Okay, week 10. Going to beautiful San Diego to face the 2 and 6 Chargers. They're struggling. Sunday night prime time. They're 10th in passing, 6th in passing yards allowed. They've got McConkey, Smith-Schuster, so two good wide receivers. And you got Justin Herbert throwing on the ball. So he tends to throw interceptions though, man. James is out, Hampton's out, whoever that center is out, Akeem Messidor's out. I'm not seeing any LA Chargers on here. Jalen Phillips leading the league with 10 sacks. Devin Lloyd leading the league with 5 fucking interceptions. J.C. Horn's not too far behind. Trevin Merrick isn't too far behind. Having a good year, just not the best, not a perfect record. A lot of it is just playbook stuff. So like right now, we're trying to make sure that we hopefully get 3 interceptions. I know that's very difficult to do though. Hopefully 0 sacks. Hopefully 0 interceptions. Hopefully we'll hold them less than 100 yards in rushing. All right, let's see who's coaching him. Probably is it still John Harbaugh? I always forget their names. Jim Harbaugh. Okay, John was the one that retired. West Coast zone run, 3-4 under. Mike Tomlin versus Jim Harbaugh. All right, top players: McConkey, Joe Alt, Derwin James Jr., who's out, Smith-Schuster, Sean Slater. They have good bookend tackles, but they don't have the best interior guys. Marion Hampton's out. Rookie Decorian Moore. Okay, I'm gonna be excited to kind of see how he plays. That's the guy that kind of we had like the 6th pick from the Vikings. We traded back. Shit, who was our first round pick? Oh, the tackle. Yeah, we traded back because we didn't really see a guy we liked, and I figured these kind of guys usually fall. Small, speedy wide receivers, and then we traded to the Chargers, who then picked him. I wasn't thinking I was going to take him in the first round, but then after the draft, you kind of look at his stats, and it's like, ah, dude, he's kind of like the perfect fucking specimen of my lab experiment in building receivers in the lab. But it is what it is. What number is he? It's 87. Okay. Amari Washington, Mark Fletcher Jr. Okay, we're going to see him a bit. Amari Washington. A lot of young kids, man, in the 70s here. Jake Slaughter, John Henry Daly. Sounds like a serial killer. Genesis Smith. Okay, let's take a look at their depth chart here. Of course, Herbert backed up on Malik Willis. Apparently, it didn't work out in Miami. Imani Vidal. Okay, so Fletcher's way down there. We probably won't see much of him. Number 4. Ladd McConkey. Good receivers. Yeah, their interior line is not good. They got some beasts at the bookends though. Oh, this guy's a speedster, man. I almost signed him off of free agency. So you got a fucking stout, stubby dude with some strength and a speedster right next to him. Oh, let's go back. So that's it, man. Oh, his accuracy is fucking shot. All right, it's in San Diego. I'm thinking we're going to do... I mean, I really want to get that 0 sacks, but I also am tired of seeing fucking running playbooks only to give up 1 sack at the end of the game. So we're going to go ahead and just do the option one, kind of like a mix between run and pass. I'm thinking, let's do some gray. Gray pants versus the powder blue jersey they're going to have. Hopefully we can get 0 sacks anyways. See if we can't play the game, get 0 sacks while we're at it. I won't have to bust out that running playbook until if teams start getting 3 sacks on us.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime. Across from him, Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You go in on a win. Everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. From the 41, here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That one on target to Moore. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing, Herbert. Open man, it's Juju Smith-Schuster downfield. A gain of 16 on that pass play. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Chargers first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
And this one blown up. Good surge, and he dropped him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
That one complete to McConkey. And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold him to a gain of 3. And that's going to set up 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. Out comes Matthew Wright to try the field goal. His kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther first down.
And the Panther first down.
On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Brings up 4th down.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. A handoff, and this is by down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage if that, but there is a flag on the field. And that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Thank you.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
And a good rally to the football to gain a 9, but it brings up 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away, as he's standing right around his own goal line. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
48-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Another try with Bruce. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
45-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. Now this time they'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Oh, I would have kicked the field goal.
He'll look to throw.
That works.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It's an aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
And the Panther 1st down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop.
There goes the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll look to throw. He'll drop this for ETN. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man. complete. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone as it's 1st and goal. The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force 4th down.
Little's kick is good. And the Panthers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll run with Vidal. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
McConkey in motion. Here comes Vidal. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
A gain of 2.
Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Out comes Matthew Wright to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 6-3 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And it's 3rd down.
He'll try and run it with Brooks. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Carolina.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
And that ball incomplete over the middle. 3rd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, left side. He's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Carolina.
Now Etienne. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 3rd and 2. Here we go. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Chargers 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
Here's Herbert. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Incomplete. brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll give this to Vidal. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's their punter now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A throw there, caught by Leggett. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Now he'll run. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Down.
Get it.
Air one out. Ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I like that shot on 1st down. I just don't want to see 3 of them in a row.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he got rid of that
This is
one
where he
quickly
gets his
before the
incompletions,
receiver
man.
even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Oh, come on, man.
Now a timeout
What the fuck are
Chargers
you
here.
doing?
That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with
Fucking
just
turn
over
and
40
run if you
seconds
have
to go
to.
in the 1st half. Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Chargers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Herbert. He's got his tight end Arande Gadsden the 2nd. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
To throw is Herbert. The throw on the move is caught. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
The Chargers 1st down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 19 yards.
They probably don't have enough.
Now Herbert again.
Oh,
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
they're fucked for a field
So
goal.
after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the Panthers.
He'll get up here and spike it and
Oh,
try for one
they're
final
going
play
for it.
right here.
A 65-yard attempt.
Oh no.
And as expected,
Oh dude, if only there was
this
enough
one's
time on the clock,
not
we would have
gonna
fucking,
get
we would have gotten our
It's no good.
a chance for 3.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the 1st half. What will happen in the 2nd half? Let's find out as we send it back to the
First half
stadium
played out
and
a
our
bit
commentary
as we
team,
expected.
Mike Tirico
We'll see
and
if
Greg
there's a
Olson.
surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Panthers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Is there done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Panthers.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Latu, there to bring him down.
Second and 9.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They get 14 on that hookup. It's a Carolina first down.
First down, Carolina.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That one, take it in. Middle of the end zone. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. That his second TD catch of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Chargers 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
That's over the middle.
That's one.
Intercepted.
That's one.
That's the linebacker.
2 more, baby.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
The Panthers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Panther first down.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
At the 9-yard line. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. They're called in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Kind of long pass was
It's
that?
time to turn to the running game to get in. Third and goal coming up. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle.
Do it again.
He didn't get there.
Do it again.
It's fourth down.
Do it again.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting
Thank
penetration, clogged up the run lanes.
They'll get it.
And now this
They'll get
offense
it.
has a decision to make.
He got it.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown,
Push.
Carolina. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Makes the score Panthers 24, Chargers 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. McConkey in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Into the hands of Juju. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers first down.
On 1st down, Herbert. He gets this one to Moore. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
That's
that's 2.
And intercepted.
That's
The
2.
linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And his offense is going to be all set up.
Dude, I don't know. It's going to be hard to let fucking
And a
Devin Lloyd
chance
go
to
ahead.
extend their lead.
We'll see if we
So
can't
this
afford
is
it.
where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're on to you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball
He
and
should
try to
retire
shift
Panther,
back
man,
some of that
after all he's
advantage
done.
to
What is
your
that, like
side.
2 years in a row?
The
Defensive
Panthers
Player of
offense
the Year?
ready to get back at it. They start with the lead
Yeah, I might
and
need
the
to
football. They do so with
stop
tremendous
thinking
field
like a
position. It's 1st and
House
10.
GM and make me think about players mean, what he means to the franchise.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up second and
Etienne. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
he was taken
Good
down
job so
behind the
far
line
by the
scrimmage.
defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Dude, you got that guy right there, man. And he caught it?
is
He
brought
fucking
in
got it!
in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
First of the year.
That his first touchdown this year.
Look at this shit, bro. Fucking caught it. Showing it off. That just looked painful.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Chargers 6. Cam Little to kick
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now is Herbert. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. Returnable from the 17. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, they're going to swing past to him.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
But they got 3 guys there.
Swung
Okay.
out to ETN. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to
Go
throw.
deep, bro. Oh.
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
4th sack.
And they're going to get him the 2nd time. He goes down again.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. On the return, it's Moore. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Chargers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. No chance at all. He'll go down.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Handoff. Brooks. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
13, but it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Etienne. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. A run, and it's Brooks as we begin the 4th quarter. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down, Carolina.
The carry here for Etienne. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
12 yards on the play.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal he's got enough for the first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. A run now for Brooks. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And into traffic, but taken in. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a short throw caught by Wiley. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Herbert to the air again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Throw on the run is complete. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. They get the former 5th overall pick, Joe Alt. Throwing again, Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 12. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run with Vidal. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. So this is kind of a tricky down and distance, and I think for the defense, you really have to be ready to defend any type of play. They could keep it on the ground like they do here, but you also in the back of your mind have to think play action, drop that pass, screen. So there's a lot of plays at the offense's disposal, and they keep it on the ground, keep it simple, and pick up the 1st.
2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go.
Seriously trying to fucking run the ball?
And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Herbert to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Kamani Vidal. Touchdown Chargers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Right, adds the extra point. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
Chargers 13.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at the Chargers' 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
Third down.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. Another try with Brooks.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The head coach of the Chargers, their former QB as well, Jim Harbaugh, his offense goes back to work. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. The throw here is complete.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and
10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Now Herbert again.
Yes, that's 3. Oh my goodness. Awesome.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And this place starting to empty out now. A few visiting fans will be here and enjoy the celebratory moments. Their guys have come in here and put together a complete performance, a well-earned road victory. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Chargers 41-yard line.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from SoFi.
Okay, we got the 3 interceptions. We got sacked once. Oh no, shit, no, 4 times. Never mind. Okay, did we hold him under 100 yards rushing? We did. We did. That's awesome. Didn't throw any interceptions either. That's good. Okay, overall good game. Holy fuck. 1 fucking yard. Fucking Montgomery, man. You couldn't just pancake him one more time, huh? Oh, god damn it, I keep forgetting. Yeah, more sacks for giving up. Never mind. Oh, that's awesome news. Awesome news. Got the no interceptions one. Well, I don't know if that one's completed. I don't think it is, but okay, so we got 2 out of 3 now. Didn't get that one, but we did allow more than 3 sacks, 3 or more. Just a matter of time, man. So wait, we did get 2 interceptions? Or 3, we got the 3. So now we need to get 2. And we did get, okay, we need 2 more of those. Three sacks, oh that's easy. God, these fucking things take forever. They're 1-8, bro. What the fuck? Julian Sayin over there throwing. Man, Tampa Bay's on our fucking ass, bro. Vikings keep losing. Five fucking sacks. Holy fuck. Fourth overall pick. Oh man, I was kind of hoping they'd win more. All right, that'll do it for this one.